Brendan Conley here with the Lake Life Realty team, and we're in Meredith at the new Twin Barns Brewing Company. I'm here with Dave, one of the owners, founders, entrepreneurs, construction workers, it looks like, brewers, everything. Perfect. So Dave, I mean, people have been driving by this spot for a while. It's been a few different things in this property, right on Route 3 in Meredith. And you guys have done an amazing job here so far. It's still a rough stage, but you're getting there. So what brought you here? What's the story?
So I came up 20 years ago. Me and my family vacationed up in Lake Winnipesaukee, and we really fell in love with the place. It became our refuge. And about a year ago, an opportunity had come up. And I've always been a craft beer guy. Yeah. And I've been lucky enough to travel all over the country, sampling all different types of craft beer.
Yeah, you craft beer people are crazy. Yeah. Wherever you go, you got to go find the craft beer.
So true. And really, one of the things we looked at as we were kind of doing our New Hampshire craft beer tour is we noticed there was a gap in the Lakes region. There's some great Lakes region breweries, and they've done an amazing job. But as I looked at the map, there was a gap between kind of the Tilton and the Plymouth area. And we said, perfect location. Obviously, Meredith being a great tourism town. Summertime's are great. And we started doing a little research on Meredith. And did you know that Meredith actually used to have lots of mills and paper mills and leather mills?
It was a New England mill town, yeah.
Never had a brewery.
Really?
Yep. Never had a brewery. So we're the actual first brewery Meredith's ever had.
There you go. Stamp that on the side of the building. Meredith's first brewery.
Exactly. Now, they drank a lot of cider back in those days. Everybody made cider.
Yeah.
They actually never had a brewery in Meredith. So we're the first ones. So when we went going out looking at the real estate market and taking a look at all the commercial properties, when we walked into here, fell in love. And it really was kind of a great thing. When we came in, the old timbers were still here, and we did a little research. The barns were built in 1850. But the most exciting part of this was when we came in, and we were walking through with a structural engineer, and he actually said halfway through, he goes, this isn't one barn, this is two barns. And that's where Twin Barns came from.
Very cool.
Yeah, so it was a really
Very
kind
cool.
of...
And you mentioned earlier, these are two local barns. One was Moultonborough, you said, and one was right in Meredith, the old zoo, we think?
The old Pinnacle Park Zoo, we think. The Stack Barn was housed the chimpanzees and the African lions.
Very cool.
Yeah, so we're hoping to name
so the building named itself, essentially. And you guys came in, and you've got, it fits for a brewery. Absolutely. So what's the goal here? What's this place going to look like in July?
Sure. So we've been working towards trying to keep the barn as it was back in 1850. We opened up the floors. All the timbers are all the original timbers except a couple new ones, and we found we had brought it away. Yeah. But we really wanted to keep it as authentic as the barns as it was back in the 1850s. I think what we're really trying to go for here is, people spend their time on the lake. The lake is by far the biggest draw of the Lakes region. But one of the things that people tend to do is you go for your boat ride, you go for your swim, and afterward, you've done all that stuff. You go into your backyard, you sit down, you open up a beer, you watch the sunset, maybe sit by the fire. What we want this place to be is almost like your backyard. Yeah. So you come here, grab a great beer, sit at a table, relax, play a game, and really take you in the sights. Perfect.
Yeah, it's a great plan. And you're gonna have what's the layout gonna look like? You're gonna have any food? What do we?
Sure. So we tend to we're gonna open up with real simple food, pub food. Get that hometown feel. What would you have in your backyard? You have a burger, hot dog. Probably put some bratwurst in there because of the beer.
Please.
So real simple food. A couple pizzas here and there, but really something really nice. Everything that complements the beer. We keep on saying we're a brewery that serves food. So the food's going to complement the beer.
Come here for the beer. Grab something to eat when you're hungry.
Exactly. Right.
Very nice.
So it'd be really nice. And it's going to be a wide open space, family-style table, so you'll probably be sitting with some strangers. And we're going to encourage everybody to meet one another, just like, again, that old Meredith gathering spot.
Yeah. That sounds great. So we spoke with Sam, your master brewer. Came out of Vermont from Long Trail. So he's got experience. He seems super psyched to be doing his own thing here.
Absolutely.
He's kind of the mastermind, but he said you guys work together a lot to decide what you're going to do, what beers you're going to produce.
Absolutely. We took his lead because he's really the guy. But what we did is we, get some of those travels. What beers do you like? What beers do we think people like? We really tried to get a wide palette of tastes. So we'll have a beer that if you're new to the craft beer, and you say, I've never had one. We can start you out with what we call the gateway beer. Yeah. To get you into the gate, and then once you're through that, we'll then introduce you to stronger, different type beers, sweet beers, hoppy beers, that type of thing.
How often do you think you're going to be changing out taps and things like that?
Myself.
Really? So produce one, change it, sell a new one.
What we hope to do is we'll have 4 or 5 beers that'll be here all the time.
Yeah.
So if you like our porter,
Yeah.
you'll know that you'll always be able to get our porter. And we'll do that 4 or 5 taps. Then we're going to have 4 or 5 taps that we'll let Sam experiment a little bit.
Yeah.
So what are the new beers that are coming out? What is the way to change things around? That'll give people another reason to come back.
What's new?
What's new? Exactly right. We're even talking about doing some barrel aged beers.
Yeah.
And then release those over time. So it'll be a lot of fun.
And I gotta say thank you for reviving such a great building in such an amazing spot in Meredith. A ton of people drive by this every day, so they're gonna be happy to see something new and exciting in here. I'm proud of you guys, and I'm happy to see what comes out of it.
Thank you.
Thank you.